Hi, this is Jeff Keamy, and today I'm going to teach you how to use the port forward feature on your UniFi security gateway. The first thing I'm going to do is log into the controller. And what we'll see with the UniFi security gateway is under network health here, we'll have three additional green indicators showing the different settings of our LAN, WAN, and internet connection. If we did not have the UniFi security gateway set up on this network, we would simply see the WLAN lit up green. But when you have the UniFi security gateway, you have a lot of different options that you won't on other routers. And one of those options is the port forward option. We're going to go over to devices and click on the UniFi security gateway. Then we're going to click on configuration. We can see the port forward option right here. I'm going to click on that. Now I want to create a port forward action. So we're going to call this DVR. And one of the reasons to utilize port forwarding is here's a very common example in hospitality. After you set up your network, you will have, many times hospitality owners will have a camera system set up, and they may want to access that camera system remotely on their iPhones, their Android devices from home. And to do that, you're going to have to forward the ports that the DVR is using to be accessible on the public internet. So I'm going to name this DVR, and we're going to be able to access this from anywhere in the world. And if we set limited, the reason you would set up a limited IP here is if you only wanted the DVR to be accessed from a particular IP address. For instance, maybe a hospitality owner has a static IP at their home. We can limit access to the DVR only to that static IP at their home, and nowhere else in the world will be accessible. And it's a great security feature, but generally from my experience, setting it to anywhere is going to be what most hospitality owners want, simply because they want to be able to access it from all their devices, from anywhere that they're at, whether they're on a different Wi-Fi network or they're utilizing their cellular data plan. So the next thing here is we'll set up the port. So let's just say the port is on 7443. And the DVR is set up on that port 7443, and you'll be able to get that information directly from the DVR itself. It'll show you what ports that it's currently broadcasting on. And then we're going to do the forwarding IP. We're going to make up an IP address here because I don't have a camera system set up on this network, but you would get that information from the DVR itself to see what the IP is currently on. So we're going to say it's on 192.168.1.50. and that it's on port 7443, and I'm going to hit apply. And on protocol, we'll have both selected, TCP and UDP, and we'll hit apply. And now that's immediately set up here. And what's going to happen is that the device on the IP address of 192.168.1.50, which we're defining as our DVR, which is broadcasting on port 7443, is being forwarded to the public IP address under the same port number of 7443. So essentially what that means is I can go over to Google and get what's my IP address, and we can see here's my IP address here. I can take this IP address from anywhere, from another device, let's just say my iPhone, and I can insert that and put 7443, and when I press enter now, I will be able to access my DVR remotely from anywhere in the world. This is Jeff Keamy teaching you how to use your port forward feature on your UniFi security gateway.